Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John Finnegan will play with fire. So the preamble will be on when it comes to Steffy Forrester's outrage. Hope Logan will also make a power play. Since it looks like Finn will hide Luna Nozawa's current whereabouts in the coming occurrences, he's going to set himself up for trouble. Finn typically doesn't like to keep secrets from Steffy, so he'll inescapably be nervous and could raise red flags. It could raise reservations for Steffy if Finn seems on edge, but she might decide he's just overwhelmed by all the maternity drama. Finn may be suitable to keep Luna's house arrest at the Spencer manse under wraps for now, but it won't be an endless result. This secret's going to blow up at some point in the coming weeks, so B&B suckers might as well start the preamble to Steffy's wrath. Steffy surely won't be happy when she realizes Finn's been hiding commodities so huge, so their marriage is fated to face another blow. Until also, Bill Spencer will be stuck staying on the counter-reaction he's doomed to face as well. Bill is the reason Luna isn't confined at an factual captivity installation presently, so he'll know the fallout's going to be violent when the time comes. Of course, our prognostications point to Steffy ripping into Poppy Nozawa in the near future. Poppy should face Steffy's wrathfulness for taking advantage of Finn when he was youngish and hiding Luna's maternity all these times. Lee Finnegan also deserves updates on Poppy's night with Finn and the maternity news, so stay tuned to see her explosive response. As for Hope Logan, she may find herself holding further power. Carter Walton just rocked the boat in his relationship by surrendering to Daphne Rose's kiss, so he may want to make effects up to Hope. That could help Carter from caving in when it comes to giving Forrester control back to Steffy and Ridge Forrester. Carter may hold out a bit longer to keep Hope content and try to get their love back on track. That said, Hope's going to make demands that could beget further issues in her relationship with Carter. There'll be some changes passing at the company thanks to Hope, but she may push Carter too far if she's not careful. Hope Logan will have a furious warning for Daphne Rose while John Finnegan faces a tough Steffy Forrester choice. First, on Wednesday's B&B occasion, Hope will finish her discussion with Carter Walton, who confessed Daphne's kiss before Hope admitted she saw everything. Carter will remain regretful over disappointing Hope, but she'll at least be happy that he came clean and agreed Daphne should head back to Paris. Still, Daphne has easily developed real passions for Carter, and that was no way part of the plan. Although Daphne wasn't supposed to actually fall for Carter as part of Steffy's scheme, she's floundering now that she wants him for herself. Of course, Hope won't watch what Daphne wants and will make that demitask clear in their forthcoming battle. In the design office, Hope will track Daphne down and decide to get a mini effect straight with her. Once Hope spills that she witnessed Daphne making her move, she'll advise that it's no way going to be again. Hope will push Daphne to understand that Carter's taken, and that no further romantic plays should be made. Maybe Hope will prompt Daphne to follow through on her plan to return to Paris and suggest she can hook up with some dashing Frenchman there. Whatever the case, Carter won't be an option for Daphne, at least as far as Hope's concerned. Will Daphne change her mind about going back to France? Could Daphne end up fighting for Carter now that these real passions have formed? Still, you can go. Hope will make her pay the price if Daphne dares to make any other moves on Carter. In the meantime, Finn will prepare to head home after his deep discussion with Luna Nozawa. Although Finn might intend on telling Steffy about Luna's house arrest situation at Bill Spencer's place, he'll soon have a good reason not to. Steffy's about to go on another Luna diatribe and leave Finn feeling like his marriage would be over if she knew Luna wasn't locked up in captivity. Our prognostication suggests that'll lead to Finn keeping his mouth shut about Luna's living arrangements latterly this week. Finn's going to set himself up for heartache by keeping secrets, so stay tuned for updates on the terrible news ahead. Ridge Forrester replied to John Finnegan's evil son while Daphne Rose suggested at her real passions for Carter Walton. At the Precipice House, Taylor Hayes made a vaticination about Luna Nozawa sluggishly entangling herself into their lives, starting with Finn's phone calls and captivity visits to her. Since Taylor bothered this would just be a reprise of how effects went down with Sheila Sharp, she formally again pushed Steffy Forrester to bring the kiddies and move in the Forrester manse. When Ridge showed up, he was confused about why Taylor was prompting Steffy to leave her hubby. Steffy and Taylor gave Ridge updates on Luna being Finn's bio son, so he reeled over that news and all the disturbing details. Ridge agreed with Taylor about Steffy demanding to move in Eric Forrester's place, but Steffy remained reticent to leave Finn. That's especially true because Steffy assumed Luna was locked up tight in captivity where she belonged. At Bill Spencer's manse, Finn told Luna about his night with Papi Nozawa, her maternity deception and how the verity came out. There was some talk about how Finn and Luna were cheated out of so numerous times together that could have made a difference in her life. Since Luna eventually had a loving pater, like she'd wanted her entire life, she participated another warm grasp with Finn on Tuesday's B&B occasion. In the design office at Forrester Creations, Daphne flashed back to her kiss with Carter and murmured about how she wasn't supposed to fall for him. When Zend arrived hoping to bandy a new scent for hope for the future, Daphne suggested they could talk over videotape converse coming week. Zend set up out Daphne was heading back to Paris, so he suspected the reason why might be related to Carter. In the main office, Carter made a speech about how he no way wanted to fail Hope and reflected on how other men had let her down. Carter didn't want to hide effects from, so he confessed that Daphne was leaving for Paris because she kissed him. Hope admitted she formerly knew since she saw everything, so Carter was taken suddenly. Hope will shift her attention to Daphne soon enough, so don't miss all the counter-reaction Daphne's about to face. The show could use 5 ways to help Liam Spencer and Steffy Forrester fall back in love. Is B&B headed down the path of reuniting these spouses? Of course, nothing is set in gravestone yet when it comes to Steffy's love life, but Taylor Hayes surely has enterprises about her son staying with John Finn Finnegan under the circumstances. The door may soon be open for Liam and Steffy to fall in love again. So let's talk about the 5 ways it might be. Of course, Liam's defensive side will come out after he gets updates on Luna Nozawa being Finn's son. You can go Liam will be just as concerned as Taylor when it comes to stewing for the safety of Steffy and the children. Once Steffy sees that side of Liam, it could pull her back in his direction. Viewing Liam as a protection could clearly help Steffy develop some stronger passions toward her former honey. Unfortunately, Finn seems poised to sabotage himself by keeping Luna's house arrest at Bill Spencer's place under wraps. That secret may boomerang big time and could fluently push Steffy to seek comfort from Liam. Still, Liam will presumably want to step up for the kiddies involved then, if Steffy and Finn do separate. Although Liam is formerly a great pater to Kelly Spencer, he may pitch in further with her frequently, and he'll surely want to be there for Hayes Forrester Finnegan too. While Steffy's icing Finn out, it could be Liam's occasion to score some redundant family-relating time. As a result, it could also strengthen Liam and Steffy's connection. Sooner or laterly, Liam may make a romantic play for Steffy in the midst of all this. We might see Liam go for an "I no way stopped loving you" protestation. Or perhaps he could dive in for a kiss that Steffy eventually reciprocates. With all this bouleversement going on with Finn, we can clearly fantasize Steffy choosing what's familiar and safe with Liam. At least for a while. Liam will offer a certain drama-free stability that Finn can't contend with, so that's worth keeping in mind. Whatever the case, our prognostications point to plenitude of disunion between Steffy and Finn in the coming weeks. As Steffy's marriage falls piecemeal, will it lead to another chance in her love with Liam? Steffy will have to make some delicate opinions as this plot moves along, so stay tuned to see if that'll mean good news for Liam.